They said, Ashley, muzzle your bitch.
We don't want Becca to die.
I know.
Die. That would be so unfortunate.
I'm sequestered in my office, and I left her out in Gen Pop with the hooligans. Because I'm too loud. If she sits, yes, they hooligan and again and again. Because if I set her up in here, my voice is too loud, so we can't. Shut up, Nick. Nobody asked you eat a dick.
You guys give me hope for romance in the future.
Yeah.
I could put the strap on again for him.
Oh my god, speaking of the fucking strap on. So yesterday Bentley comes down.
Recording?
Yes, I'm recording.
So yesterday Bentley comes down to me in the office in a flurry, right? And he said, Mom, do you still have the dildo part of the strap on? And I'm like, I do, but why are you asking? And he's like, because I'm talking to one of my friends and they've never seen one and they don't believe we have one in the house. And I'm like, I was like, here we go, right? Like, I'm gonna end up getting a call from some fucking kid's mom being like, why?
Now you've got the
Why are you showing
reputation.
sex toys to children?
Yeah, so Bentley's like, well, can I just borrow it for a minute? And I was like, well, if you're gonna borrow it, I don't want it back. So anyway, so I hand it to him and he touches it and he's like, oh, why does it feel like that? And I'm like, I think he expected it to be like hard. And I was like, cause that goes in a vagina, my guy. Like, that's like, what do you think these are for? Anyway, so he takes it, goes upstairs. I don't know what he does with it. I don't want to know. I didn't ask, right? So he brings it back down to me and he and I are joking. We're like throwing it around. So we throw it and it sticks up to the top, like in my office on like the cat door. It's like stuck to the top of it. We have a good little laugh. We go about our day. I forget to take it down. Flash forward, like 4 hours later, Becca's dad comes over to have dinner with his daughter recovering from surgery. We're all sitting at the dining room table. We're eating dinner. I am facing my office, and all of a sudden, my eyes zero in on this fucking dildo that is just like sticking off the door in my office. And I'm like, what am I supposed to do about? Like, so I just don't bring it up, right? I'm like, maybe no one will notice. So then finally, everyone gets up from the table. Beck and her dad are talking like by the bar, and I like sneak by them and like casually walk into the office, and I yoked that motherfucker off and like chucked it across the office. So it ended up like on the other side. So today I'm sitting here. And Teddy is in the office with me.
Oh,
and
God.
It didn't make it into the box. It just kind of like ended up on top of it. And so I had my headphones on so I couldn't hear him. So Nick comes in. He's like, Teddy, stop eating that dildo. And I whip around and this dog, literally is just he's not even chewing on it. He's literally standing there just licking the tip. Just casually licking the tip of this fucking dildo.
Oh my god.
And I'm like, this is why people think God is dead. This is why people think that there's like humanity is lost. My family is the reason why. They're like we all need like Jesus and therapy and probably need to be on a list somewhere. I'm like, holy shit. So anyway, that catches y'all up.
Oh my gosh.
Endless entertainment. This dildo, the purchase of this dildo has just provided endless entertainment.
Well, that was like Jenny and Phil's rambunctious Ryan dildo that just got passed around within the group. Like, you never knew it was coming. You'd go to a friend's house, like, we opened up our fridge the next morning and it was in the fridge.
Oh my god, I should freeze it right next to the popsicles.
I thought it was so funny. The next morning, Nate and I both are like, did you put that in there? Like, where did this come from?
Okay, hear me out though. Like, from a sensory perspective, I'm just saying that might be a thing.
That might be a cold
people
one,
play
right?
with ice cubes and shit. You know what I
Frozen
mean?
cucumbers.
So maybe, yeah. It's just, you know, frozen cucumber. You don't have to worry about getting like, you know, like what is it, bacterial vaginosis or whatever.
Yeah, right. I used to take it and go into when Nate was taking a shower, and I'd stick it on the wall in the shower. He'd get so mad. He would freak out. Get that thing out of here! I don't want to look at it.
Oh my God, Becca, I'm gonna start doing that to you all around the house while you're here.
He'd get out of the shower. He'd be naked. I'd walk up behind him and poke him in the butt with it. He hated it.
Yeah. Oh my God. So then, I don't remember, like, this was continuation of, like, the fucking dildo conversation. And I had made a comment of, like, well, don't worry, like, if it were something that was used, I would never let you touch it. Because he was like, why is it sticky like that? That's what it was. He was like, why is it sticky like that? And I was like, well, just know, like, this is a not used dildo. I would never let you, like, casually touch and walk around. I mean, you shouldn't be walking around with the dildo anyway, because that's neither here nor there. But, like, I would never let you do that. And he's like, what do you mean used? And I'm like, what do you mean? What do you mean used? What do you think they are for? And he's like, well, like, who would use them? And I'm like, Bentley, who do you think would use them? And he's like, well, you and Dad don't have sex. And I'm like, what? I'm like,
You're doing a very good job then, considering everything you guys do get up to. If he thinks that.
Like, I'm like, oh my God, like, I gave birth to you. Like, this isn't like a fucking Virgin Mary situation. Like, how do you think babies are made? And he's like, well, I know that you had kids, but like, I just figured, you know, that was it. And I said, you know what, Bentley, you're right. That's it. You do not have sex unless you are hoping to make a child. And then you just stop doing that, and you don't do it before
Nate's
unless
parents.
you want to make a baby. That's the only reason people have sex, is to make babies, 100%.
Pretty sure Nate's parents did it 3 times.
Their whole life. One for the legal. Wait, how many Normans are y'all? How many of there are you?
Just him and Hannah. That's why
Okay,
I said
that's what
3.
I thought. Yep. One for the legality of it, and then one for each kid. That's fucking funny. Yeah. So anyway, you know, I'm just saying, like, apparently yo bitch being, you know, doing a good fucking job keeping her goddamn mouth shut. Holy shit.
Random subject change. Apologies. Alexa, did you load our game?
No. So this is like for a new game.
Okay.
Because
Didn't we want to try to load the beta?
You can't bring new people in.
Oh.
So like we got to level 6, but it was just like me and you and the Nates. And so with Ashley and Becca here, they would not be able to join that game.
Okay.
Because they can't join late. Whoever you start with is who you have.
Oh, that makes sense.
Sorry.
Unless we mod it.
Oh my God, Nick, you're such an asshole.
What did he do? Something with the dildo.
No,
No,
he
he
came up
secretly-
behind me, and he like was super silent. I have my headphones on, so all of a sudden I feel his breath on my neck before I hear him say anything into my ear, and I literally just like oh, my Holter monitor picked that up, Nikki. That scared the bejesus out of me. I'm sorry.
Where's Moody?
He's still with Link.
Toddler wrangling.
Well, like, so now we are in the phase where Link is laying down. He's being quiet. He's not trying to climb up the wall anymore. But his eyes are still open. Nate just grabbed his phone. He's gonna text us something.